Hello everyone, welcome to the QuesterMage, Mage's Quest to talk about games. In today's video I want to talk about the Wonder Boy collection coming to the Nintendo Switch. Please note this is not intended to be a review of the game itself. I try to collect relevant information on the games, digest user feedback while adding my own observations and or opinions, condensing these into an informational video which I hope is helpful and or enjoyable. We have a few videos talking about games, mostly arcade and retro on the channel. If you'd like to watch these then please take a look. If you do like the content that we're making on the channel, please click that subscribe button and help the channel grow. For this video I'll be focusing on the regular retail version of this game for the Nintendo Switch. If there are other versions like Super Duper Deluxe Premium Special Limited Editions, we might list these but not spend too much time on them. Starting off with what we know, the retail version of this game does seem to include our friend Game in a Box. Not its nemesis Code in a Box, but Game in a Box itself. The publisher is In, the developer is Bliss Brain, the launch date is the 3rd of June 2022. It will be available on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. The collection's creators are describing the Wonder Boy games as having seen very limited releases in the West on modern gaming hardware. Until now, apparently. The games list for this collection is as follows: Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Wonder Boy in Monster World, and Monster World 4. The first two being arcade games, and the second two being Mega Drive or Genesis games. The features that they're promoting for this collection are filter, shader, rewind option, art gallery, nostalgic with vibrant pixel art, crisp chiptune audio, simple and welcoming for new players with enough depth and challenge to captivate the most devoted. There are a lot of features that we just don't know about. First on our list is where they mentioned that the game is precisely ported to modern consoles. So the sentence that they have, and I quote directly, is precisely ported to modern consoles with extended features like filter, shader, rewind option, and art gallery. What does this mean exactly? Precisely ported to modern consoles. Sounds like marketing speak to me, and hopefully this collection does run well and play well on Nintendo Switch. Save and load states. If you ever played a Wonder Boy game, especially the arcade ones, you will know that losing is not uncommon. Being arcade games, they are coin guzzlers by nature. Save and load states would be good features to have in a collection like this, but we just don't know if it does or does not. Screen scaling options. No mention of screen scaling options. This is a little worrying as different people like to play their games in different ways. Usually you'd expect to see pixel perfect, full screen or 4:3 modes, but none of these have been mentioned. Filter. Little bit weird here. They mentioned the word filter, but not filters. Don't really know what this is either. Is there only one filter option? Is it a CRT filter? Shader. Noticing a lack of information here. What do you mean by shader? Again, singular, not plural. So far I'm leaning towards it has one, and that one probably is pixel smoothing. Gameplay borders. I love retro collections, especially on Nintendo Switch, and a feature I really enjoy is having the option to have the original arcade border art around the screen while playing the game. Does it have them? Does it not have them? Again, noticing a lack of information here. So for the any request section, I think the first thing that I'd point out, and if you've been noticing this has been a bit of a theme so far in our video, is better information when announcing games or when providing information to stores, be they online or retail. When you have people that want to buy your game collection or are interested when they see it, we shouldn't be left with a lot of information gaps. Like I mentioned in the video earlier, do we have save and load states? Do we have screen scaling options? Game borders? We just don't know, and that's not a great place to be in when your game isn't out yet. Hopefully they'll rectify this and we'll have all this information before the game launches. More games. I know I generally ask for more games, but Wonder Boy has several really good games and this collection could have included more of them. If we take the Astro City Mini as an example, we had Wonder Boy in Monsterland, and Wonder Boy 3 Monster Layer. Why didn't we see Wonder Boy 3 Monster Layer added to this collection? In the Sega Mega Drive Classics on the Nintendo Switch, there were no Wonder Boy games in this collection, which is a little weird. I'm always happy to see more retro games, remasters or collections coming to the Nintendo Switch. They're some of my favourite games on the system. So far, when it comes to Wonder Boy at least, we have a few similar platforming games available on the Switch. We have Wonder Boy Monsterland as part of Sega Ages, so that's the eShop. Wonder Boy Asher in Monster World, which is a Monsterland 4 World remake. Wonder Boy Returns Remix, where they took the original arcade game of Wonder Boy and remixed it up a little bit, and Wonder Boy The Dragon's Trap, which is a remake of Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap on the Master System. We also have seen other games that are similar, like Agalos, Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX, and Monster Boy. Do you have a favourite among these, or another game that we haven't included here? Please let us know in the comments. I am interested in seeing what this collection has to offer, and think it is another retro collection to add to, well, the collection. So what do you think of the Wonder Boy collection coming to the Nintendo Switch? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? How would you change it? Please leave your impression down in the comment section. But that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you very much again for watching. If you want to help out the channel, please click that like, subscribe, and notification bell for more of our content in the future. And until then, thanks again.